was expecting, very surprised to be happening on this stage. Why now? Am I not dancing enough? Okay, DJ, give me. Ha. 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 Well, don't be surprised I'm this excited. It's 10 years down the line. Yeah. 10 years, you know it's you. I beg, let me be happy. 10 years down the line, impacting life. Just talking about Africa for 10 years is not easy. It was our happiness. Thank you, everyone. On that note, DJ, thank you very much. Please, you will join me as a call to this podium. Our very own, very respected, visionary in all sense, generous in thought and actions, and talking about no other person than the captain of this ship, who has been sailing this ship for the past 10 years, with the right narrative, with a very relevant conversation, who has brought us to this point under the very grace of the proficient God that we all believe in, irrespective of our religious creed. Please, I will appreciate that we, in standing ovation and with a round of applause, join me in welcoming to this podium Ambassador Mark Idiaye, the publisher, CEO, Africa Future Leadership Magazine, the official convening company for Africa Future Leadership Conference and Award, as he officially welcomes every one of us to this event. Thank you very much.
If my director can be standing, who are you not to stand? Some people are not standing. You think it's a joke? All right, that's just on a lighter mode. Please sit down. I don't know why he has to ask you to stand. I didn't send him. Wow, wow, wow. I told my team earlier in the day that this is going to be different. What we had in the morning was just a rehearsal, and that is what it is. Okay, you know, in Africa, there is this morbid curiosity and an obsession with celebrating people when they are dead. So you see a situation where children don't take care of parents, and when the parents eventually transit, they bring the whole roof down, build new houses, paint the streets blue, white, and all manner of colors. But we decided that on this side, we will make intentional efforts to beam lights on incredible individuals, Africans, Nigerians, that are. And for the up-10 time, let me remind us why we started this in the first place. I became so enraged with what the mainstream media and the West is doing with the narration about the continent. For instance, they will tell you, oh, if you wanted to hide anything from a black man, hide it where? Can you imagine that? What an aberration. What does that insinuate? That blacks are dumb, they don't think straight, they are slow, they can't read, they can't assimilate. And I think, like I hinted, that is right there an aberration. Then there is another one where they class the entire continent as a dark continent. And we decided that in our lifetime, we will be about redefining how we as a people truly are. Hence, we are determined to beam lights on the potentials in Africa. And if you're here today, it is obviously because you deserve all the applause, all the celebration. Can you just clap for yourself? Even if nobody wants to clap for you, just jam your hands together because you are the MVP. You are the most valuable player. The light is on you tonight. We want to identify with incredible individuals, people shaping cultures, changing narratives. If you're here, obviously, is it that because you are here, we want to celebrate you, we identify with you, or perhaps you are accompanying someone. And you know, you cannot be in the company of people that are being celebrated and be of someone of the other side. You understand what I mean? It is because I believe that association is a prediction of your future. So that's what I believe. So I want to say thank you for all the work that you do. I want to say thank you to the chairman, African Future Leadership Magazine, the chairman of the board. And I want to thank our director, distinguished director, and the honorable husband here. And we won't be having this. I know this is not a closing remark, obviously, but we won't be here today without her. Can you please just help me join our hands together for this incredible, yeah, it's only people on this table that are clapping. Please, can we clap? We are not eating here. Celebrate her. Man, please, they don't know. Can you please, I beg you, can you just stand up? They think I'm referring to one Jimmy Con lately, discombobulated, low-life, miserable person behind. I'm talking of the person of highly distinguished Director Joy. Thank you so very much, man. We don't take it for granted. And for our partners, for everyone that believe in this vision, we won't stop now. We'll keep at it. It's been 10 years of incredible journey, fostering conversation on African Renaissance. And I tell you, we only just started. My uncle once said something to me one time. I'll round up with this. He looked at me because I worked in Vanguard for 10 years before I resigned. And I resigned when the ovation was the loudest. I was heading the units. I had everything going on. And I woke up one day. I said, I don't want to end up where my father ended up. Because my father worked all his life. And by the time he died on the job, his gratuity couldn't take care of nothing. And that was it. So maybe I've listened to too much of motivational speaking anyway. I got pumped. And I wrote my letter, gave it to the admin manager then, Victor Gotobi. I said, I'm resigning. And he looked at me in the eyes and said, man, your head don't knock. But I was serious because, you see, when you're hard on yourself, life will not be hard on you. I was willing at that point to subject myself to whatever it would take to have my mind straightened out and be about someone who can help make a difference in this life. So my uncle looked at me. This was what he said that led to me resigning. And he said to me, Mark, you've worked here now for 9 years. And he said, there's a woman that I know in Ikeja under the bridge. All that she does is that she have this granite that she peels, and she kind of master how to make a scene out of it. She will have to train. Granite will be on one, then on the other. She will throw off this train that has granite on it. And when the shaft is going down, it comes into another train. I don't know how she does it, but this was some spectacle. Because people will gather and watch her do this thing time and again. And guess what? People queue up in their luxury cars to just watch this spectacle. So in the process, they say, hey, madam, give me this. Give me 1 bottle. The other one say, give me 2 bottles. And she says out every other day. And my uncle said to me, if all you know to do is to throw stone, and he's saying your 10th year, people ought to gather watch you throw stone. When I heard that, my hair spinned. And I said, you know what? I was going to be devoted and committed to a cause that would help to redefine Africa. And in the process, I will be remembered. And we will be remembered for doing this. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This is your night. Have fun, network with people, because this could just be the shift that you needed to alter your trajectory. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Please, can we appreciate him? Can we celebrate him? Thank you so much, sir. I'm so grateful. Okay, in furtherance of our event tonight, we're going to be listening to spoken word, and we have Jumai Olanikbekun to give us that piece. Can we make her welcome feel, please? Can we put our hands together for her, Jumai Olanikbekun? Keep clapping, please. It's not easy. Let's encourage her.
Mother Africa, the refinery of leaders. Breaking through threshold, you sound the alarms of impact. You are the cradle of brilliance, birthing M-Pesa to power the world of finance. From cardiopad to fintech, you build forth innovation that heal the land. Fintech giants rise, telescopes stretch your gaze into the skies. From Mandela to Okonjo-Iweala, leaders whose voices the world cannot deny. Oh, Africa, the mother of resilience. I say the light of your creativity will never die. Now hear the clarion call. Uganda, Nigeria, Mali, Cameroon, South Africa, Liberia, Africa. When I call Africa, I call not the continent, but the faces she represents. The men, women, business tycoon, entrepreneurs, innovators, the ones that shake, move the move. The ones leading the change, not the ones slipping through the range. We stand on a foundation built by patriots and volcanic change makers in our early days. Now the future won't be an exception. So these are not the days of shifting blames to political leaders for mishaps not bearing the claim. No, not the days of living in denial of untapped graces and resources we blessed with unrestrained. Gone are the days when youth cry for lack of employment was justified, because now we are the opportunities we seek in every deployment. Within us are skills, passion, innovation, birthing possibilities on the wings of technological developments. The judicious assignment of this determines the course of the future we envisage. The future with dreams of mighty ships gifting our eyes like their leader on holiday. Skip the smooth matter of the bit, because to this sleepless carriage, there are hiccups requiring multiple shots of water glasses. Once leaving you with questions of, who sent you? Why did you start? Asking if your dreams are even valid. Your response? Your vision stands out. Now you need not invent a wheel of excuses. No, undo the chains of, I'm not good enough. I know you can't be drowned in applauses, pushing you to set your stage far away from being groomed, yet spurs you into raising half-baked mini-me under the banner of coach, mentor. Dear coach, do not give the world reasons to question our strengths and credentials because you chose not to be coached. As a giant going through the heat of the forge, you have enough reasons to speed up the burning furnace. But remember the soil from which you shoot out, one of influence, resilience, ruggedity, and humanity. So if life knocks you down, rise up. If trial kicks you off again, rise back to your feet. Now if you're struggling and almost giving up, don't bother falling this time. Hold down the fort and set your gaze on why you started. You won't be brought down. You tired? Shout on the top of the mountain if it gives you solace. Sob, cry if it will take you out of hibernation. You're human after all. Now you've cried well enough. It's time to mount on wings like eagles and fly boldly from the place of pain, shaking off limitation and channeling your energy off the stage. Fix your gaze on opportunities without being threatened, then go for the gold. Alone or with teamwork to get the dream work completed. Africa. Today, AFLCA celebrates 10 years of impacting leaders for your prosperity. Tongues regardless. Truly, our different tongues indicate diversity and creativity, but can only be solidified in cohesion, tearing apart the veils of division and solo fights. Children of the soil, let us come together, that one may plow, another may plant, one other may water, that we may gather collective harvests, leaving other continents envious of our giant farmland. Together, we shall make the mother continent, one of pride, with creativity, innovation, and technology. Now, who rises dishonoring our leaders who set the pace that we may follow? Leaders, rise up as we give honor to whom it's due. Arise and let's beat the sound of honor to our leaders who set the pace that we may follow. Ladies and gentlemen, could you please do me the honor of rising up as we put our hands together for our great leaders in the house, for this great privilege that we have to be here today. Thank you, Mars. Thank you, sirs. I am Jumai Olanipekun, a spoken word poet. Thank you for having me. You can have this.
Thank you, Jumai, for doing us good. Thank you. You can have a seat.
Thank
Please,
you,
we want to
Jumai.
quickly
Thank you so much.
recognize some persons here. Please, we would like to recognize Dr. Kingsley Emeka Oboti, the Group Managing Director for Mercatis Group. He's been with us in the last 10 years. Our mentor, our father, I don't know what else. One of our back-end powers. Sir, thank you for having us. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
I also want to recognize Professor Olusheson Oliyide is representing Dr. Daniel Kolawole Olukoya, the General Overseer of Mountain of Fires and Miracle. Thank you very much. Please, can we put our hands together for our celebrity photographer here, the MDC of GNX Studios, Okpoyemi. Thank you for honoring us.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
Okay, in the same vein, we want to also recognize the Deputy Commander of the EFCC, DCE Ayo Oyewole. He is representing the Executive Chairman of the EFCC, Mr. Ola Olukayode. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for coming. Can we put our hands together, please? Are we having a good time tonight? Okay. So as we continue in this amazing program, we have a beautiful lineup of music. And Shakespeare said, if music be the food of love, let music play on. And tonight, performing the theme song is the Elite Music Group. Please make them welcome. Put your hands together for them.
All right, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. All right, this moment now, we are trying to bring music to light in Africa. So what we're going to do now, I want you, everybody, to pick up their phone and turn on the flashlight. Thank you. Thank you. Bring out your phone, just turn on the flashlight, and enjoy the sound.
Can we appreciate them some more? It's not easy to do this. Can we appreciate them some more? This is beautiful. This is really, really nice. Well done. Beautiful.